Nate Diaz finally has his final fight. The fight is booked, the match is made, and it's against Khamzat Chimaev.
That's a tough one for Nate. Nate's last fight on his deal. He wants to be out of the UFC. He wants one more fight. UFC gave me a fight, so UFC gave him a fight, and his name is Khamzat Chimaev.
I feel like maybe Dana just does not like Nate anymore. I don't know. You know what? But here's the thing. One of the Diaz brothers fighting, everybody's tuning in. I know I'm tuning in to watch that fight. You know what I mean? And you never know what's gonna happen. You know, he could get the kicked out of him for 14 and a half minutes and still land like a sweet slap at the end and something cool. You know, it'll be entertaining. At least we know that for sure.
He's gonna do what he's doing all the time, Khamzat. He's just gonna go in there and beat him up. He's ready for the, you all seen him, and whatever they put in front of him, he's gonna beat it up.
All he had to do was get past Diaz. All he had to do, get past Diaz. You fight for a championship. But with Leon Edwards winning now we got a trilogy. And because of the result last weekend, he'll need one more. I just wonder who that one more is gonna come against. Does he beat Diaz, or if he beats Diaz, does he get Covington next?
Nate Diaz is going head to head with the UFC all the time. Nate Diaz is talking shit. And Nate Diaz isn't retiring. Nate Diaz is leaving the promotion and going somewhere else.
Do we get to see Nate versus Jake within the next 2 years? In your opinion, what do you think?
Yeah, that's going to happen within the next 2 years, for sure.
So you put him up against someone hard, someone tough, someone that's going to challenge him. And yeah, listen, I'll say it right now, someone that's probably going to beat him.
The fans are saying that the UFC want you to smash Nate Diaz on his way out of the promotion. Do you think that you will do that for the UFC?
Of course. Yeah, I'm like killer. They pay for me, I kill somebody. No, I will do my job.
I think he gets it done, for sure. I really respect Nate and everything he has done, but I feel like he's getting thrown to the wolf now, literally.
Well, the people that are saying that obviously didn't read where Nate said, I asked for this fight. And he also asked for Francis Ngannou, okay? So if I was putting him out to get slaughtered, Francis Ngannou would probably be the fight to give him.
If he's fighting Khamzat next, then I got to give him some credit.
You don't see that fight going his way?
I don't know. Of course not. but again, I'm a fan of the sport because anything can happen at any time. But he doesn't. He's not gonna out wrestle him. He doesn't even have the power to shut someone's light out on accident. So. No chance. He is a 0% chance. 1% chance.
Everybody's counting Nate Diaz out. These are the kind of stories. In this sport, man, you never know what's going to happen. Anything is possible.
Yeah, I give Nate a chance in every fight. Like you said, he's never lost a fight. Time just kept running out. And we've seen Chimaev in that last fight get a little bit tired. Nate's a 5-round fighter. And he's a guy that, all right, you beat him up for the first 3 or 4 rounds. Then all of a sudden he shows up in the 5th round and he ends up surprising you.
I don't know who's going to win this fight. It's going to be a good one either way, but I think people are writing off Nate and making it seem like he has no way. Like, obviously the odds are severely in the favor of Khamzat Chimaev.
Yeah.
He's a dog. He's a beast.
Yeah.
Like, can he get him tired enough that he can stay in the fight and find a way to kind of get him out of there? Because he ain't going to win the decision. I don't think he's beating him by decision.
No. The only way, I guess, is submission.
Same way Conor beat him by decision. He had a war of attrition. Just had to chip away and survive the Nate Diaz comeback. So can he do that with Khamzat?
I guess match that guy easy. The guy's getting older. He's not that guy like when he beats somebody. He's not that young guy. This is his last fight. When I lose his fight, when I go some boxing shit, and I give him, kick him ass, let him go.
You just gotta remember that these guys are at the top for a reason. Hard motherfuckers that are there because they've earned it. And this is not an easy fight, absolutely not. It's gonna be a tough fight, and we're ready for a tough fight, and we're ready for anything.
If I put money on it, I'd probably go Khamzat, but I would love Nate to get it done. He's done so much for the company, and I wish they gave him probably another veteran, probably just a nice fight to bow out to, and to give him an up-and-coming guy that's had 4 or 5 fights in the UFC and a wrestler guy as well, I think They should have gave him a better fight. But I love Nate to get it done. But like I said, if I'm a betting man, I'll probably go Khamzat.
With Nate Diaz, it's like, what'd you expect, man? Like, you know, you poked the bull, and Dana was like, oh, you want to leave? Cool. You can leave, but you're going to have to walk through Chechnya and via Sweden fire to get to Jake Paul. So that's what he did.
When I hear that this is a hit job by the UFC to try and send Diaz out on a loss, I can't imagine for a second that Diaz sees this that way at all. You got to understand who Nate Diaz is at his core. Nate Diaz is a guy that's always fought anyone, anytime.
Nate Diaz wanted this fight. It was either this fight or Francis Ngannou. This fight makes a lot more sense than Francis does. But, you know, for everybody to think that a veteran who's as durable as Nate Diaz can't win this fight is insane. So anything is possible. You get out of the first 2 rounds and the fight gets interesting.
I think Khamzat probably wins, but I could see Nate putting him away in round 4 or 5, you know, because Khamzat doesn't have that gas tank, doesn't have that experience. And I think he gets like too in the moment to where he's like wasting energy doing stupid, you know. Nate's going to conserve all that energy and get in his face when it counts, you know. So I think probably Khamzat should win, but I won't be surprised if Nate stops his ass, you know.
Nate's tough, man. And if the same Khamzat that fought Gilbert fights, that's going to be a tough fight for him. So he has to fight smart, fight the game plan. But Nate can win this fight. I do think Nate could win this fight.
I took that fight. That guy is not tough, you know, but he's famous, you know, like everyone loves him, like everyone talk about his gangster that brother gonna come for I eat the gangsters for the breakfast, you know.
My main concern, of course, is that he doesn't get sucked into this who's the toughest and who's the baddest guy on the street and who's the this and who's that. Like, just win your fights. That's the toughest guy, the guy that wins their fights. That's the toughest guy, I think.
Finally, we get to see Nate fighting again. I'm excited for it. You know, I love to see Nate fight. I just am excited that he's gonna fight again. And Chimaev, man, he's a tough guy. He showed that his last fight. So I would put Chimaev as a favorite for this one. But man, Nate can make it complicated. If he survives those 2 first rounds, he doesn't get tired. Nate never gets tired, so he can bring it, you know, bring the pressure and make it complicated against Chimaev. So I'm excited for that one for sure.
The fact that he's taking the fight that he's going to try, the fact that he's definitely going to show up and try and win the fight. That's why people love Nate Diaz.
He's got the heart of a lion, and he is gangster in every sense of the word. So it'll be a fun fight. I will be tuning in.
Just come in with a chip on your shoulder, man. You know, the job's not done. Free agency's just there. But, you know, you got to end it with a banger. Whether you win or lose that last fight, it doesn't matter. You know, you're Nate Diaz, and you have a big value in UFC, outside the UFC, wherever you go.